Trailers with low underneath clearance may be difficult to drive. A. On interstate highways. B. Over railroad crossings. C. On dirt roads. D. At the posted speed limit. B. Over railroad crossings. Railroad highway crossings may be difficult to cross when pulling a trailer with a low underneath clearance. In particular, both low-slung units and single-axle tractors pulling long trailers are especially challenging to drive over raised crossings. After connecting the air lines to the trailer while coupling, you should A. Supply air to the trailer. B. Chock the wheels. C. Inspect the fifth wheel. A. Supply air to the trailer. Correctly following the steps to couple and uncouple trailers is vital to safely operating a combination vehicle. After connecting the air lines to the trailer while coupling, you should supply air to the trailer. When entering or crossing traffic while driving a combination vehicle, it is especially important that you A. Sound your horn. B. Make sure there is a large enough gap for your vehicle. C. Expect other drivers to make room for your vehicle. B. Make sure there is a large enough gap for your vehicle. Combination vehicles require more space on the road than other vehicles. When entering or crossing traffic while driving a combination vehicle, it is especially important that there is a large enough gap in traffic for you to safely do so. Trailers built before 1975 are A. Required to have spring brakes. B. Not required to have spring brakes. C. Unsafe to drive. B. Not required to have spring brakes. Trailers built before 1975 are not required to have spring brakes. When parking a trailer without spring brakes, be sure to use wheel chocks to prevent the trailer from rolling. Test the tractor protection valve by A. Removing the air supply knob. B. Removing the parking brake control knob. C. Releasing air with the brake pedal. D. Releasing air with the gas pedal. C. Releasing air with the brake pedal. You should test the tractor protection valve by allowing the air supply to properly charge, turning off the engine, then releasing air from the system by pressing the brake pedal several times. The tractor protection valve should move into its emergency position when side drops to an unsafe level. If an air supply control is in its emergency position, A. The vehicle will increase speed. B. The trailer emergency brakes will be applied. C. The air supply to the trailer will increase. B. The trailer emergency brakes will be applied. Tractor protection controls in older vehicles may be operated by levers instead of knobs. If an air supply control is set in its emergency position, the air supply will be stopped and the trailer emergency brakes will be applied. Avoid needing to make sudden lane changes by A. Using your horn to encourage other drivers to move out of your lane. B. Only driving slower than the posted speed limit. C. Watching the road ahead while driving. C. Watching the road ahead while driving. Making a sudden lane change can be dangerous when driving a combination vehicle. Avoid the need to make a sudden lane change by looking down the road for upcoming obstacles that will require you to change lanes. When backing up while coupling a trailer, the tractor should be positioned A. Directly in front of the trailer. B. Directly next to the trailer. C. Parallel with the trailer. A. Directly in front of the trailer. When backing up to couple a trailer, you should position the tractor directly in front of the trailer. Trying to couple while backing at an angle could cause the trailer to move and the landing gear to break. In a sudden turn, the fill in the blank trailer is the most likely to turn over. A. Front. B. Last. C. Middle. B. Last. When making a turn, be sure to steer gently and smoothly. Making a quick turn while pulling trailers is dangerous and can increase the risk of the last trailer rolling over. In a vehicle equipped with an automatic tractor protection valve, the valve will pop out when air pressure drops to a level between A. 20 and 45 psi, B. 75 and 105 psi, C. 50 and 65 psi. A. 20 and 45 psi. In vehicles equipped with an automatic tractor protection valve, the valve will pop out if air pressure drops to a level between 20 and 45 psi. When the valve pops out, the protection valve will close, stopping the flow of air. Look into the back of the fifth wheel. A. While testing your air brakes. B. If your vehicle begins to skid. C. When inspecting a coupling. C. When inspecting a coupling. While inspecting a coupling, you should go under the trailer and look into the back of the fifth wheel. Ensure that the fifth wheel jaws are secured around the shank of the kingpin. Before beginning a trip, you should A. Leave the service line valve open. B. Remove the relay valves. C. Close the emergency line valve. C. Close the emergency line valve. Before a trip, you should ensure that air reaches all air brakes on all trailers by opening up the rear emergency line and service line shut-off valves and listening for escaping air. Close both shut-off valves before beginning to drive. When uncoupling a trailer, landing gear should be A. Raised completely. B. Lowered halfway. C. Just off the pavement. D. Firmly on the ground. D. Firmly on the ground. Landing gear, or trailer supports, should always be completely raised before a vehicle is driven. When uncoupling, landing gear should be lowered to make firm contact with the ground. If a trailer is loaded when it is being uncoupled, you should lower the landing gear and turn the crank a few additional times to remove some weight from the trailer. Trailers with low underneath clearance can present challenges when driving over A. Bridges. B. Railroad tracks. C. Overpasses. B. Railroad tracks. Railroad highway crossings may be difficult to cross when pulling a trailer with a low underneath clearance. In particular, both low-slung units and single-axle tractors pulling long trailers are especially challenging to drive over raised crossings. Pull out the trailer air supply control to test A. The parking brake. B. The trailer emergency brakes. C. The trailer service brakes. D. The landing gear. B. The trailer emergency brakes. Be sure to test the trailer emergency brakes before beginning a trip. After ensuring that the trailer rolls freely, you can test the emergency brakes by pulling out the trailer air supply control, or placing it in the emergency position. Pull forward slightly with the tractor and make sure the trailer does not move. To test the trailer service brakes, you should A. Move the vehicle forward slowly and apply the brakes with the brake pedal. B. Reverse the vehicle slowly and apply the brakes with the hand control. C. Move the vehicle forward slowly and apply the brakes with the hand control. C. Move the vehicle forward slowly and apply the brakes with the hand control. To test the trailer service brakes, you should first ensure that the braking system has a normal air pressure level, then release the parking brake. You should then move the vehicle forward slowly and apply the brakes with the hand control. If the trailer service brakes are working properly, you will feel the brakes activate. Rollovers happen when A. You drive too slowly. B. You are stopped. C. You take a turn too fast. C. You take a turn too fast. Rollovers are caused by operators turning too fast. To avoid rolling over, drive slowly on entrance ramps, on exit ramps, and around corners. Avoid making quick lane changes when towing trailers. If the emergency air line loses pressure, A. The anti-lock braking system will activate. B. The service air line will activate. C. The emergency brakes will activate. C. The emergency brakes will activate. The emergency air line controls the emergency brakes on a combination vehicle. A loss of air pressure in the emergency line will cause the emergency trailer brakes to activate. In a double or triple combination, A. Cargo weight must be evenly distributed between all trailers. B. The heaviest trailer should be positioned directly behind the cab. C. The heaviest trailer should be positioned in the rear. B. The heaviest trailer should be positioned directly behind the cab. When positioning trailers in a combination, the most heavily loaded trailer should be the closest to the tractor. The lightest trailer should be positioned in the rear. When braking with ABS, you should A. Push the brake pedal harder than usual. B. Push the brake pedal as you normally would. C. Push the brake pedal more lightly than usual. B. Push the brake pedal as you normally would. When operating a vehicle with an anti-lock braking system (ABS), you should apply your brakes in the same manner as you would if operating a vehicle without ABS.